In 1984, I started with Mitsubishi, peddling machines out of the back of my car in New York and New Jersey. And then I moved up to Rochester. I caught the big Kodak boom when we were making single-use cameras and film. And I ran into a friend of mine, Ken Kellerson, who I sold a machine to.
We started a company, Millennium Machinery, back in '99, cleaning and maintaining wire machines. So after that, Frank grew a little bit more and then kind of blossomed into where he is right now.
As the company grew, we sold machines to people, but over the last couple of years, because of the lack of cerebral horsepower to get the job done, everybody's gravitated towards automation. And automation is difficult, but the hardest part for automation is fixturing. I can get a robot to put a part in and out of a machine, but how do I hold the part while it's in the machine? I said, well, if I can sell you a machine and I can write the programs and make your parts and give you a solution in a box, would you buy a machine? And it really took off. So we do a lot of what we call turnkey solutions, where a guy says, hey, here's my part. I want to make 3,000 of these a month. I want this fixture. I want this surface finish. And you got to be at a certain time. So we'll do the R&D. We'll develop the fixtures. We'll develop the cutting parameters. We'll guarantee all the results, and we'll give them that part.
It's already done. It's proven. They get to see it, touch it, and approve it, and it makes everybody, happy.
I've been really lucky. I gravitated to Mitsubishi through a previous employer in 1984 and stayed with it. And I guess the main reason I stayed with it is a couple of things. One, they have superior service. But the other thing that I like about MITS is that Mitsubishi moved R&D to Chicago. And when they did that, they developed all the cutting parameters, the speeds and feeds, so for EDM, for every thickness in quarter-inch increments. And what this enabled us to do is I can sell machines to people with very little EDM experience, and they can produce quality parts.
There's a lot that I really like about the machines. The quality of the machine, the accuracy, and all the technology that we get with the machines. And with all the information as far as maintenance, how to do the maintenance timers, they're all built into the machine. So it makes it a lot easier to teach a new person coming in to run the machine a lot easier. Also with the Roku mill, we've done some projects with them. Like the controls on that, the accuracy, just insane tolerances that you can do with those machines. It's never ending. What you can think of and do on those machines is amazing.
We have East Coast applications, Chicago applications. If I have a troubling application, they'll always call me back.
I've had to call applications quite a few times because we're always working on something that's always unique or never been burnt. So we rely on them. They will work on it. If they don't have the technology, they'll come up with something. So working with Trent and Mike has been great. We just tell them what we're trying to do, give them the specifications, and they usually come up with the numbers.
With Mitsubishi, I was lucky enough that they make 97% of the machine. The drives are made by Mitsubishi, the controls, so they have single source reliability. They have access to all the components, all the documentation to continue to make the parts and also to fix the existing ones. Matter of fact, they're the only manufacturer that goes back to 1978 and repairs all their old machines.
It's unbelievable, to be honest with you, just to know that they could come up with a way to cut a piece of steel and have it as accurate as they get it. We're cutting 1/10 or less.